It all started during a Pan-African Youth Summit in Accra. VeryDarkMan, VDM, the loud and passionate Nigerian activist known for calling out corruption and injustice, had been invited as a guest speaker. President Ibrahim Traoré, the revolutionary military leader of Burkina Faso, had flown in to deliver the keynote speech. Their first meeting was brief, backstage. Traoré had said, "Brother, Africa needs more warriors like you." VDM responded with his signature fire, "And Africa needs leaders who fear no one. We go change this continent." That was 2024. In 2025, VDM was arrested in Nigeria again for exposing a major corruption scandal involving foreign NGOs. His social media accounts were suspended, and protests started erupting. Across the border, Ibrahim Traoré took notice. In a viral press conference, he called out African leaders suppressing truth-tellers. "Why do we jail those who speak for the people but leave the enemies of Africa to dine in luxury?" he thundered. Burkina Faso's embassy in Nigeria even requested permission to visit VDM in custody, a diplomatic move that caused uproar. Months later, in a confidential visit to Ouagadougou under heavy security, VDM and Traoré met again. This time, it wasn't just to shake hands. They were planning. VDM had come with one proposal. "Let's build a Pan-African media front. No filters, no Western control, raw truth from Africans to Africans." Traoré agreed. "And we will protect it with the same fire we defend our borders." By mid-2026, a surprise media platform named Black Flame Africa launched across 20 African countries. It was raw, unapologetic, and fearless. VDM led investigations exposing illegal mining by foreign firms, child trafficking rings, and misuse of aid funds, all backed by African whistleblowers. Ibrahim Traoré provided diplomatic cover and tech infrastructure, guarded by Burkina Faso cybersecurity units. Western media called it propaganda. Africans called it freedom. Some African leaders felt threatened. Sanctions were proposed. One country even accused Burkina Faso of cyber attacks. But the people were rising. Protests started demanding a new kind of governance, youth-led, transparent, and fearless. VDM began touring African cities, speaking to crowds of 50,000. He was seen not as a blogger, but as a Pan-African movement leader. Meanwhile, Traoré's influence grew beyond Burkina Faso. He became a symbol of Africa's new resistance. In 2027, at a massive rally in Lagos, with Ibrahim Traoré standing beside him, VDM made an earth-shaking declaration. "We are not enemies of our countries. We are enemies of their silence. Africa must rise, not by begging, but by building, not by talking, but by doing. And if they call us rebels, so be it." That night, both men signed the Civic Rebirth Charter, pledging to support youth-led change across the continent. Within 5 years, multiple African countries had youth representatives in parliament, social media activism had merged with real policy change, and Western nations had to rethink how they dealt with Africa. And it all began with 2 meetings. One between a Nigerian voice of the street and a Burkina Faso soldier of the soil. The fire had been lit. Africa would never be the same again. Would you like this adapted into a YouTube video script or Twitter thread next?